Hello, welcome back to my channel. Ignore the entrance. It came out wrong, but that's fine. I told you guys that I'll be back for a new video. Hopefully I can make it through this. I took a muscle relaxer for my shoulder, so hopefully it won't bother me too much. But I came across a story about a Chicago police officer that has killed his 28-year-old girlfriend. So I felt the need to share this because once again, we have someone out here losing their life over something foolish. So let me get ready to share this screen.
Three Chicago police officers have been arrested and stripped of all police power after a woman was found dead in her Northwest Side apartment. Judy Wang is live from Chicago Police Station on West Grand with the latest. Judy.
Good morning. Detectives here at Area 5 Police Headquarters continue questioning the officer. As you mentioned, he has been stripped of his police powers. Cook County's Medical Examiner's Office identifies the victim as 29-year-old Andress Wolford. Wolford's relatives said the officer is the father of her infant daughter. Wolford was a social worker and a mother of two daughters. Relatives became concerned after learning Wolford had not showed up for work and did not pick up her daughters, whom they were babysitting. They called police to conduct a well-being check. Officers found Wolford's body in a home in the 2100 block of North Nashville Avenue in Gilwood just after 10 Thursday morning. She had suffered a gunshot wound to the chin. Police took the officer, who was off duty, into custody. Wolford's family says she and the officer had been together for the last couple of years.
Everything I heard, I just actually went there last week. Me and my whole family, we all together. It makes no sense. He said she had a master's degree and everything going. Like my family member just said, she was always about her kids.
No charges have been filed against the officer who is in custody here. An autopsy on the victim is scheduled for today. Outside area.
So why is the officer in custody but no charges have been brought up against him? It should be pretty cut and dry at this point. So why isn't it any charges brought up on him yet? Chicago, are you trying to find a way to get him out of this? Could that be what's going on here? Because I'm not understanding. He killed his 28-year-old girlfriend, but you have yet to bring charges against him. What are you waiting on? I mean, I'm asking for myself. What are you waiting on? The officers that are supposed to be out here protecting and serving communities are out here committing domestic violence and killing spouses. How do that work? Don't they take a sworn duty to protect? Protect is the opposite of taking someone's life. But I digress. Let's move on to my next story in this video. Okay, I am about to be talking about little phee, also known as young Pharaoh. Okay, he's still out here on his foolery too. He done gave Golden Beauty an apology after making a video stating that she wanted to move back to Texas with him, and he was talking about her bad in there. I see now, Sage the world, but it shouldn't be like that. It damn sure shouldn't be like that with a damn police officer. And they are just like any other citizen to me. So what's the hold up on pressing charges on him? Where is his charges at? But this shit is crazy. Okay, so we about to dive into this young Pharaoh. Foolery. Foolery. Because while he's sitting up, supposed to be publicly apologizing to her, he's also taking little shots and jabs at her by saying she's not old enough to understand some situations. So she should just shut up and listen. Boy, don't nobody got to shut up and listen, especially you. But don't nobody have to shut up and listen to nobody. But if he say so.
You feel me? That was a dangerous game. Especially knowing the level that I'm, or maybe not realizing the level, I don't know, but that, to me, that was a dangerous game. You feel me? I'm getting shouts out from the CIA. I ain't got time to be playing my motherfucking kids like that. So my issue with her was with the kids.
I wish he would sit down.
The character, you feel me? Or before I even say this towards the kids, I'm gonna say this.
I think he skipped that class when they taught him how to sit down.
I believe I was drugged, but a lot of shit was said to me during that time, and a lot of shit that came out of my mouth, or I might have misheard around that time because I was fucking drugged.
And I'm tired of him sitting up here trying to say that that young lady drugged him. She did not drug you, sir. I have a video already on my page of you turning up, talking about you had weed, a knife, and some shrooms, nigga. You was about to get lit for your birthday. So how did she drug you without your knowledge? How did she bring mushrooms in your house without your knowledge? The same mushrooms you was waving around in the video saying you about to get lit for your birthday because you ain't never did nothing for none of your birthdays, and then threw in schizophrenia ain't a thing. The video was a whole mess.
Drugs. So, you know, it may have been recent videos or things like that where I've said shit about her brother, where to which I thought she said to me or believe she said to me, or other things that I believe that I may have believed was said to me that may have not been said to me because I was fucking drugged. So I want to apologize about that.
Hello,
I
kitten.
have respect for her brother from day one. Yeah, I mean, we didn't did shows together. We didn't motherfucking did music together. And I don't want to be misrepresenting her family on the internet or in the public eye in any kind of way. So I want to apologize to her for that. My issue, like I said, was her playing games with our fucking kids and just, you know, shit like.
The apology is coming way late. And when I say way late, I mean way late. You just sat up here and said that she was potentially, I'm sorry, I can't even get my words out straight. You sat up and said that she was potentially molested by her father. You can beat up her father and brother, and that her mother ain't shit because she get her ain't shit ways from what her mama taught her. It's a little bit too late for apologies to her parents, don't you think? But I digress. Like I'm glad you finally got to catch me.
You know, anyway, neither here nor there, right? I want to apologize for that, and I want to clear that up. And I want to say this, right? Also, I made a comment about her website, or, you know, her selling shit and not even believing in Egypt and things like that. I know that psychologically Golden is, you know, more subscriptive, or, I mean, you know, Golden is subscriptive towards, you know, Egypt and things like that. My issue was Golden breaking my fucking statue. You know, and I felt like, you know, how could you break that? Whether you feel like you bought it or not. I could have, you know, me being able to buy it or not buy it myself is really my point is, you know, how could you be destroying this shit that you know, subscribe or inclinated to this, whatever. But long story short, I want to say this towards Golden character before I go into this. For the past 5 years, Golden has held me down. She has been a good woman to me, to my knowledge, you know what I'm saying? and she hasn't been a bad woman. And in the areas that I needed help with, she did help me. That's true.
So wait, you spent months, I could say damn near a good year, on the internet bashing her. She was a dummy. She was stupid. She didn't know anything. She needed to sit down and shut up. All you wanted her to do was take care of the kids. You was mad because she wanted to have a career of her own. All kinds of goofy stuff. But now you're turning around and you want us to believe that you all of a sudden believe that she was a good woman to you. At this point, you lie so much, I can't even sit up here and say I still believe that your name is Young Pharaoh, even though it ain't. But you know what I'm saying.
And I don't have no shame saying that. When I do love her, I have love for her. And if the small things like, yo, all right, y'all. So excuse me, my brother just came here. No, you already remember that. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, so what I was saying was, I do, I do love her, and my issues with her is character. You know what I'm saying? Character. You feel me? I don't judge people. You feel me? I'm not saying she's a bad person. She's not, but like, it's been things like, for example, like Martina. I fuck with Martina heavy the long way. You feel me? We locked in. Period. I'm not gonna let nothing come between me and Martina. We locked in. I also felt and feel like that about Golden. So things like her judging Martina.
You can't feel that way about Golden. You can't. Because Golden don't even like Martina. Nor did Golden want Martina around. When Martina was there, them kids were not. So you damn sure can't sit up here and say you're locked in with Golden, because you've been going against Golden since this shit started. And that's a proven fact. Plenty of videos. Your page is damn near full of it if you ain't took them shits down or made them private like you do. So you won't, so people like me won't be doing stories on you. And then you turn around and get mad and try to strike our pages.
Or making misconceptions about Martina's past or who Martina is as a person because of what she's been through as when she was young. I don't like that because people have done that to me all my life. But I understand that Golden also doesn't have the level of life experience that me and Martina has. So, she may speak from a place of ignorance sometimes. And ignorance don't mean stupid, you know what I'm saying? It just means not knowing, et cetera. So I'm not trying to violate. So just shit like that, you feel me? Just maturity and character and development issues. But other than that, I'm not gonna sit here and say, excuse me, she was a bad woman, you know what I'm saying? And before I tell this story again,
she's not a bad woman, but she was 1,001 bitches all summer. I think you might have hit the trillion mark as many times as you called her a bitch in one sentence. And that's just one sentence. Your videos be a whole hour rant. So imagine how many bitches you didn't call her within that whole hour. But you respect her and things so much. Yeah, okay, sir. Whatever you say.
What led me to this point, I would say, like,
he definitely is full of all the shit.
If she was to show and prove to me character and maturity development, I wouldn't have mind being with her. Still wouldn't mind being with her. That's just my issue, I don't like negativity. I don't talk about. I'm not saying she does this. I'm just speaking about me as a man. I don't like negativity. I don't sit around and talk about people all day. I don't laugh at. I don't get a kick out of certain shit. I'm not saying she does because she ain't never sat around with me and talked bad or negative about a motherfucker all day. It's just I'm just want to say that. You know what I'm saying? And now I say that to say this. Boom. Here's where me and Golden went left. Okay.
Am I the only one that feel like every time he swallows something, he sound like a damn dog licking itself? Like, that shit irritates the hell out of me. Maybe I'm just being petty in the moment, but Hearing that sound all the time through this video irritated the fuck out of me.
Take the ultimate care of your clothes with The Laundress. We blend effective plant-derived
He lucky a commercial came on. I got to get a break from hearing him swallow.
When I told my body
that shit
I
is so
didn't throw it
irritating.
until the bitch gave me mushroom tea. Mind you, I told this to Golden already. Now, my issue with her is, like, for example, in the video, when y'all see she came and made me taco, she checked on me. My thing was, I wish
he definitely ain't no earthly good
support the way that she showed me to a certain extent in private. But I feel like she was so caught up on arguing or being distracted by the shit that, Jocelyn, she was so caught up on that shit and just other things that she was more focused on that than my actual motherfucking me telling her that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really, basically, I feel like she was believing other people over me. And that was my issue, you feel me? So let me say this.
Or was she believing what she was seeing with her own eyes? Now, be clear, I'm not going to sit up here and act like Golden is a victim in this situation, because she definitely ain't. She do her little tick for tat shit too. We just barely catch her. He always doing some shit. He always. It's like he don't take a break. He make me exhausted as many shenanigans as he like to pull.
And then try to diagnose me from a place of no knowledge or experience, you feel me? Like, I understand she thinks she was helping when she went public and spoke on me, my parents being schizophrenic. Schizophrenia don't even fucking exist. It's a made up term. So it's like, I just wish I just want her from this point on to be mature enough to know I represent myself. Let me speak on my own behalf. I don't like people representing me.
Hopefully she'll wake up all the way. She better drink some coffee or something.
Than initially set forth. So I want to say this. Boom. Shorty brought shrooms over here. Okay. Now, as I told the world, as I told Golden, as I'm gonna tell Golden and the world again in this video, I did not tell her to bring no fucking shrooms over here, and I did not know she brought shrooms over here.
The lies you tell. You're always lying, sir. If I felt like digging through my damn videos to pull that video up, I would. Of you geeked that some shrooms was in there. Of you getting excited talking about you about to turn up because this you ain't never did nothing for your birthday. You about to get lit off these shrooms, white people. Ain't that what you said?
Okay. The reason I put shrooms in the fucking video is so people can know what the fuck all was in my house if something happened to me, because at the time nobody fucking believes me around me. My son's mother called me crazy. Golden somewhat believed me, but she was too focused on if I'm talking to other females or not. My bodyguard abandoned me. I was literally by my fucking self. So I said, okay, the smartest shit I can do is to record what the fuck is going on over here and to drop my addy to get police attention. So if something happens during the fucking investigation, everybody can see what the fuck was going on over here. I got cameras on my house.
I'm trying to figure out what hurt too.
And bow, there you go. Because I had no other means of communication. I was being blocked on social media, deleted on social media. I was blocked from going live. I was basically being boxed out of publicly communicating with the rest of the world.
As you should have been. As you should have been. You was sitting up there putting hits out on people, even though I don't even believe that you had the 5K that you was offering people to do stuff to the people that you wanted stuff done to. But okay, that's what you was offering the people though. 5K. Then you was threatening to shoot up shit. Then I guess you followed through with it, allegedly. I got the charges on those too. So, sir, they slapped you with the right charges because you've been committing terroristic acts all year.
Period. So to me, that saved my motherfucking life. And in the opinion of my fan base, same thing. So now peep game. This is what happened. Shorty gave me mushroom tea. Okay? Mushroom tea. I did not know it was real fucking mushrooms in there. Now you might say, Pharaoh, why would she give you mushroom tea? Okay? I mean, she had shrooms over there. I didn't tell her to bring shrooms over here. Why didn't I tell her to bring shrooms over here? Because I know from being in jail, okay, and being in the street, that playing with the fucking mail is a fucking federal level crime. So,
first of all, you supposed to be so what's the word for this? You supposed to be so healthy and vegan, this and all of that good stuff. You didn't know that you make mushroom tea with reishi mushrooms, not hallucinogenic mushrooms. Like you didn't see that y'all never had the proper mushrooms to even make a mushroom tea, let alone you not know that it's being made for you. Because I could have sworn in one of those videos, you knew she was handing you mushroom tea because you stated that. People not stupid, sir. Our memories do work.
so I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to knock nobody or no shit like that. All I'm saying is I don't fucking play like that. I don't play around with the motherfucking FBI. Period.
His fan base is a bunch of slow ass niggas, just like his slow ass.
Me being in the position that I'm in, and me having 3 kids that depend on me, and two women that depend on me, even though one want to constantly be an asshole.
They might be slower than him though, because they keep on going back and allowing him to re-scam their ass. I don't see how people keep doing that.
I would have never told that woman to bring no goddamn shrooms over here, especially to no fucking mail. You feel me? I smoked a little bit of weed, and I just started smoking weed because I started being stressed the fuck out. And I don't put shit in the mail. I never play like that. So now, why is it important? Wow, she brought shrooms over here without my fucking knowing or consent. She brought shrooms over here, and she made me mushroom tea. Okay, this is before Lou or anybody got the fuck over here. This before anybody came over here. It was just me by myself. Now I called.
No, it wasn't. Because in that video, it was people in the background. You are not in that house by yourself. At no point after Golden left were you ever in that house by yourself. I feel like you threw her ass out so you can move in a gang of niggas and they can bring the little goofy bitches that's going to sit there and shut up for you, all because they want to use you for the little bag you just made. Well, they think you may have, but he ain't got no money. He ain't got no damn money.
On my bodyguard, I told this motherfucker I don't feel right. He refused.
I definitely would never depend on him or allow my kids around.
Okay.
Teach my kids no bad habits.
He didn't do his job. He didn't check. He didn't do shit. The motherfucker didn't even want to come in the house. He kept trying to get me to go outside. And my issue is, why the fuck everybody keep trying to get me to go outside? This bitch trying to get me to go outside. This nigga trying to get me to go outside. You feel me? But then one time about he watching me on the cameras. I didn't even have cameras inside my house at the time, so you can't see me. And motherfucker, I'm paying you $7,000 a month. That's more than goddamn motherfuckers getting paid in the goddamn military. If I tell your ass to stay, you fucking stay. And no disrespect to Golden, but she talking about, Ace was your bodyguard, not your babysitter. No, motherfucker. Exactly. His job was more important than a bodyguard. He the one talking about he got the military background. He the one talking about he got the SWAT background. He the one talking about he got the EMT paramedic background. So motherfucker, if I'm telling you I don't feel normal and I'm telling you to stay, motherfucker, why would you leave? And as I explained to Golden, because we argued over this, but we over it now. But as I explained to Golden, he was supposed to be here 24 hours a day.
Obviously, you ain't over it if you still talking about it.
I got him an apartment and let him take time off to go work on his craft and work on his profession because I live in the fucking suburbs. I didn't feel like I was in immediate danger. I'm in a fucking suburb. So why would I keep you at my house all day for no reason when really more so I want you to protect my women and my kids than me? So that's why my bodyguard was not here all the time because I allowed him to go live his life when I didn't feel like I was in immediate danger. And if for two, go make some money. I felt like you an older gentleman. I know you ain't got no 401k or none of that shit. Go, I tried to throw him a bone. So once again, she's wrong right there. He is supposed to be here 24 hours a day. He's actually not supposed to never fucking leave. I let him leave. So once again, no disrespect. That's her speaking outside of her level of experience. And that's the type of shit we argue over. Because I'm like, Listen to me. Don't listen to the next motherfucker. I'm the CEO. He's my employee. How the fuck you gonna let? Anyway? So now my bodyguard leaves. Y'all see what happened? I've explained this shit 1,000 times. Now, boom. When my bodyguard leaves, here's the issue, right? Here's the issue. I want to show y'all how me and Golden gets into it, okay? Here's the issue. Now, this is unbeknownst to me. My bodyguard pressed charges on me. I did not know. I did not know my bodyguard pressed charges on me. He said that I thought he stole my jewelry, one.
The last you tell, you knew he did press charges on you like he said that he was going to do. And you was reminded of it when he did the public interview and stated again that he pressed terroristic charges on you. Now, what I don't understand is why is it not a gun charge attached to these charges that Golden Beauty put on your ass after you allegedly shot through her garage?
I thought he fucked Golden, too. And I put $50 on his head. Now, before I go into detail, right, I'm going to say this. Before I go into detail, I'm going to say this, right? One, my bodyguard went to Golden's house, okay? This is where the jury and me accusing him of fucking Golden comes in. My bodyguard went to Golden's house without my permission. I did not know he was over there. So to me, I'm thinking, why the fuck is you at my baby mama's house? Now, he went over there to convince her.
I call bullshit on that too. Because the whole time he was at Golden Beauty's house, they were on live. She did a long, boring ass live video with him there. And it was somebody else there. I think it was actually 2 other people there. So it wasn't just him and Golden Beauty there. It was 2 other people with them, I think. If I'm not mistaken, it was the ex-nanny and her boyfriend.
Because I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I told y'all, I told him to suck my Now, he went over there to allegedly check on me, but at the same time,
I'm wondering why I don't see gun charges on these charges.
I'm tripping and I'm crazy.
Because that's definitely supposed to be on there. And the fact that he was a felon with a gun, it should be a charge on there about that too.
If you really gave a fuck, you would have stayed that night when I told you something was wrong with me. And when I told you that, I felt like I had a vision that the police was gonna come try to assassinate me. You would have stayed that night. After everything happened, you wouldn't have went over there. But long story short, boom, he go over there trying to check on me. After he just left me in a moment, now you want to go check on me after. Now Golden is saying, now once again, me and Golden arguing because she talking about, oh, well, you know, he came to check. No, motherfucker, he should have did it on the spot. If we playing football and the lineman let the fucking linebacker through and smack the quarterback and the quarterback get injured, then the next day after the game is over, the lineman want to try to block. Motherfucker, you should have tried to block on the spot. You don't try to block after the game is over. I'm already sacked. So the point I'm trying to make is, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Golden, but this is why we argue. Like sometimes I just need you to listen to me and shut the fuck up. And trust that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And trust that I didn't get on this level by acting. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, sir. No, sir. You definitely got on this level by accident. Because most people didn't take the time to know that you were only reciting back to people what you were able to memorize from the books that Golden claimed you didn't read and you claim you did. But either way it go, all the fuck you were doing was regurgitating information that was already out there, but hidden from the mass population because they weren't looking for it and didn't know about it to look for it.
Listen to me. Don't let nobody tell you I'm fucking crazy. Don't let nobody tell you something's wrong with me. I don't give a fuck if they say they're professional or not. Listen to me. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So that's another thing we was arguing on.
No, sir. Okay? We're going to listen to the professional.
Wow. My bodyguard knew
because this is totally separate charge from a regular gun charge, I think.
Right.
They get when they're a felon possessing a firearm.
Like she asked me why did I keep that Johnson come over because as y'all can see in multiple videos,
I think he get 2 separate firearm charges for that. If I'm not mistaken.
When I was going through my moment.
But I'ma
She talking
check
about she
to
about to
be
take a
sure
shower.
about
She
it.
in the towel, bitch. I'm over here tripping. You talking about you about to get in the shower, take a towel. This nigga talking about go lay down. We about to fuck some bitches. I feel like motherfuckers was too calm when I was going through something. Too calm. Like, no. So Golden felt like, well, why you kept letting her come over here? But like I told Golden, I'm trying to figure out if this bitch is the police or not. So I'm gonna keep letting her come back to see what she do. Period. And y'all see me on camera. I ask Lou, y'all.
But what good sense do that make? Who does that? If you don't trust somebody, who let them back in their space just to see how they gonna react? If I don't trust you, nigga, you can't come in my space. That's why, weirdo, you would never be in none of my space. Hell, I'm liable not to even visit my family in Texas because you still there. That's just how much I don't want your ass in my space. But I digress.
I think she's the police. I asked her right on camera. And when I asked her was she the police, y'all watched her leave. She left her tablet at the Verizon store.
He's very good at playing victim.
Went to the Verizon store, had a family emergency, and had to buy.
That's for sure,
to me,
kid.
that was suspicious. Now, maybe she did legitimately have a family emergency. Like I said, to me, that was fucking suspicious behavior and activity. So, hell yeah, I kept letting her come over here to see how the fuck she act. Now, let me rewind now, right? Wow, why is it important? When I was out, right? When I was out with Jocelyn, Ace knew that I wasn't home because he called me. We was on the phone. He knew that I wasn't home. The motherfucker came and the motherfucker convinced Golden to let him come in my house. She brings him to my house. They come through my house. They walk through my house. Now, if you ask me, he was looking for that gun case. Okay, he was looking for his gun case. That's what I think he was in here looking for. If not, I don't know what the fuck he was in here looking for. But long story short, after he leaves my house, my jewelry is missing. So yes, I accused him of taking my fucking jewelry because motherfucker, you came in my house and after you came in my house without my permission. And after you came in my that's breaking and entering. After you broke and entering, motherfucker, okay, an employee came in their CEO's home without their permission. And then let's break this down. An employee convinced the spouse of their boss to let them in their boss's fucking home / place of business without their boss's consent or knowing, underneath the guise of checking on the mental health of status of their boss, while it's the day after their boss told them they didn't mentally feel right, and you left their boss on the scene while trying not to be on camera.
He the only person I know in the world that want people to check on him but get mad when they check on him. How do that work? Like, I real life want to know, how do that work?
While any other time you don't mind being on camera, there's females around, or it looks like you're getting some calls. So that's suspicious to me. So peep game, bow. This motherfucker comes in my house. When he leaves, my jury's gone. So I'm like, nigga, who the fuck? First of all, I didn't even know he was in here. So really, I'm tripping on Jocelyn. Okay? Because I didn't know at the time Jocelyn touched my jewelry and she put my jewelry in Martina's bag without my permission or Martina's permission. So either her or Ace touched my jewelry. Long story short, my jewelry's missing. So yes, I'm trying to figure out who the fuck stole my jewelry. I even called 911 and filed a motherfucking police report. That's factual. And I put the card on the internet of the officer who I filed a report for. And I told him a woman was coming through the goddamn airport and I believe she had my fucking jewelry. So somebody purposely misplaced my jewelry. Now, I'm thinking my bodyguard stole my jewelry because he was the last one in the house. So either he did it or Jocelyn did it. It's one of the two. It ain't no other option. Now, peep game.
Okay, you say it wasn't no other options, that it was either Jocelyn or the bodyguard. Yet you said it ended up in Martina's bag somehow, which means at some point during the time that your jewelry was visible to you, Martina was there, which means she was there while the bodyguard and Jocelyn was there. And not only that, in one of your other previous videos, she calls you to tell you that your jewelry is in her bag and she's not even in Texas no more. So at that point, how would her jewelry get in? How would your jewelry get in her bag if she wasn't there? And then how would the bag get outside of Texas without her taking it outside of Texas if she wasn't there?
My bodyguard.
The cop story is in Chicago,
Whatchamacallit? My body,
but young Pharaoh is in Texas.
So my bodyguard, right, come in my house, he leave, my jury's missing. Nigga, who else could have stole it? It was either him or the nanny boyfriend, because that's who the fuck he came here with. So I called both of them and pressed them about my fucking jury. Now, wow, that's how we get there. 2, him fucking golden. I never even thought about that. You feel me? But I'm like, my nigga, why are you at my baby mama house without my permission? So I'm asking her, why the fuck is this nigga over here without my permission? Is you fucking my baby mom? Because if not, why the fuck is you at my baby mama house around my fucking family, around my fucking kids without my permission and around without me knowing? And motherfuckers keep trying to say, oh, they was checking on my mental health, or I was, or whatever. Nigga, you wasn't, because when it was just me and you and nobody was around and I told you something was wrong with me, you abandoned me and you left me. So how the fuck you worried about me outside?
Hi, Roxanne, and welcome.
That's how we got there. Then my bodyguard told me I put 50,000 on his head. Once again, I'm by myself. Nobody's listening to me. My son's mom is calling me crazy because she's spiteful and she feels some type of way, so she doesn't want to say anything just to demonize me. And then my daughter's mom, which is golden, she's too worried about Jocelyn and worried about what other bitches is saying and doing other than listening to me. And so, in the internet and all of this bullshit, so I had no help. And the person I was paying for help, I felt like was trying to set me up to be, I don't know. I'm not gonna say he's trying to set me up to become. I'm not gonna accuse him that, but he clearly wasn't here to bodyguard me. Now, so I did certain things on the internet to get certain levels of fucking attention because that was the only way I felt I could get help, because everybody around me was
the lies you tell. Cause hold on, I'm about to share this screen right quick. Cause he got me fucked up. So hold on, give me a split second. Let me pull this video up. Because now remember, they did a well check on him, a wellness check on him. He claims that the white man is the only person who haven't approached him about anything or giving him any problem. But hold on, I'm going to show y'all his interaction with the sheriff when they popped up at his house. He was very scared. Okay, so this is his reaction when the police did the wellness check on him. But he wanted people to have his back. He needed help.
I see police trying to play everything. Why do you think I'm here? Hopefully, it's not because somebody's introduced you. It's not for that. It's not for me. It's not for anything else. I need to talk to you about a welfare check. I have nothing to do with welfare check. You're the subject. Who said that? You probably keep your phone and I just don't get anybody else surprised. I'll tell you what. Anything you want to talk about is posted on my YouTube channel. I'm not concerned about that. Yeah, that's let me tell you this. So technically, I can smell marijuana. Yes, right. That's probable cause. Okay. I don't care about that. That's not what I'm here for. So if you have any claims about that, that's not what I don't care about that. Yes, sir. I need to talk to you in private about something else. It's about your family stage. I'm gonna tell you what. Where somebody had passed. Listen here. I have beliefs that reflect those of Buddhists. Okay, those are my ancestors. We have different cultural backgrounds. So
Okay, so that is when they showed up to see if his ass was okay. And this is also during the time he claimed that they snuck mushrooms in his home without his permission. So he's right here at the door, has a damn kite, scared that the police is even at his front door, to the point to where he don't even want to go out and see what they're there for. But he wanted help. I can't take him serious.
I will not be surprised by that because our ancestors have different spiritual. I don't care about you. Somebody called it in, sir. Somebody called it in because they're concerned about you. And a certain YouTube video, you pointed a weapon. I don't care. You go on my YouTube video. You go on my YouTube now. If there's a YouTube video of mine of me pointing a weapon, you can go find it and put it on the video. Sir, I watch all of his YouTube videos. There's definitely not a weapon. And I understand that, sir, but this is someone I trust in my life.
The last they tell, because I got that video too. I'm just not about to search for it, but I got that video too. Just like I got this one, I got that.
I'm a witness to everything. Do you have influence that time? No, sir. Nobody wants to step. I'm the house here. If you have anything that you need to know about me, it's all on the internet at our university at the political crime section, or it is right here on my YouTube. Are you family here? Sir, I have done speaking. If you want, sir, I have done speaking. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day. I see you beautiful. I'm concerned for your wife's sake. I need to make sure she's okay. Yes, she is. I need to make sure that the state of Texas gives me that right. Okay, I would like to make sure she's okay too. She's out here. That's all we know. I don't want to disclose any information to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop this video. I just wanted to prove that quick point while he's sitting over here talking about something. He wanted help. Okay? He wanted help. But when help came, he no longer wanted it.
Listening to everything and everybody but me. So the only motherfuckers I could rely on and trust at that time was the goddamn white man, the goddamn police. So yes, I posted that shit in my story. Yes, I posted that shit in my story. That's why I posted that. So now, my bodyguard, boom, he goes, he tried to press terroristic threat charges on me, unbeknownst to me. Now, I feel like it was a setup because, and I feel like it was some weird shit going on because as I told y'all, my bodyguard said some weird shit to me in my kitchen, like, damn, you really a righteous man. But I'm like, nigga, you slid in my lecture at 2016. You've been watching me all these years. Why the fuck are you just now some damn, you really a righteous man? Like, you surprised?
I know, because I'm still trying to figure out how Chicago expect me to believe that Kanika walked her own ass in that freezer and that over the freezer camera didn't work, but every other camera did.
What the fuck is you doing? What are you doing? And so, what did you think of me if you didn't think that the whole time? So that's why I felt like he was suspect. So now, peace game. Right? How did this all tie back into golden? All of that shit had us arguing and fighting. Period. And then motherfuckers saying shit on the internet, doing shit on the internet. You feel me? And I'm not gonna let nobody play on my name or my brand or my character. I built this shit up from the ground up. You feel me? Like myself. No disrespect to Golden, but this is my empire. That's our family, but this is my empire. Facts.
Wait, I'm about to check his kilo, because sir, you did not get to where you are without the help of your subbies. Okay? How do you keep on leaving your subscribers out, but they're the ones who donated the money to you that you scammed them out of because they donated for one reason, but you took that shit and bought a house, you bought some jewelry, you bought a car for yourself, you bought a car for Golden, you bought a car for your bodyguard, you did your dang on garage over, you bought a grill but didn't go get your realty fixed. Like, nigga, you did a lot off the back of your subscribers. Appreciate them more, sir, because they got you to where you are. Their wallet lined your pocket.
Otten family, the babies is our babies, but this is our empire. I started this Otten family shit. I started this shit, this Otten shit, even before I even knew Golden. I started this shit. So no disrespect to Golden, but this is our family. This is my empire. I'm running the fucking show. So my thing is, motherfuckers can't be listening to everybody but me and believing everybody but me when I'm sitting here telling you what the fuck it is, and you want to listen to motherfuckers because they're professional and they got their professional background. Mind you, this the most slitheriest nigga in the group. You feel me? I'm not over here talking shit about white people every chance I get. This motherfucker is. I'm not over here bringing up sexual shit or trying to, I don't talk about sexual things I do with my men. Me and Qua have never had a sexual conversation. I can go through my whole phone right now. I give Chosen my phone. I give Lou my phone. It ain't no nudes in my phone. Nothing. I don't have none of that shit in my phone. I don't do that. Now, I'm not gay. I mean, I like my women. You feel me? I do what I do behind the scenes, but I don't share sex. I don't do that. I don't talk about people and I don't share sex. I didn't do that shit in jail. I didn't do that shit on the street. I don't do that shit now. He the main motherfucker doing all that. But motherfuckers want to look at him like he's that professional. He used to be a CO. I don't give a fuck about that.
Wait a minute, sir, because I got another video of you too. Do you not remember telling people what the fuck you told people in that video? Do you not remember saying that in our nation, porn is banned unless it's man on man or woman on woman? Nigga, you already let your freak peek.
That's the most mentally unhealthy motherfucker in the group. Mentally undisciplined motherfucker in the group, unless he doing that shit on purpose. Cause I don't just go on my way to be like, my bitch is a nympho. I would never
He's
talk
very
to another man
unbalanced
about what the fuck I do with my girl. And don't another man better ask me about what the fuck I do with my girl. Period. Fuck is you talking about? I don't sit around here and talk about cracker all that. I don't do that. I don't actually have a lot of white friends, even before now.
Sorry, you built your channel off of going cracker all day. Who are you lying to? Us or yourself? Because I feel like you may be trying to convince yourself a little bit more than you're trying to convince us, seeing as though trying to convince us for this past year ain't worked for your ass. But I digress.
Y'all ain't see me at Western New York MMA fighting with motherfucking Tony, Sean, and goddamn Coach Corey. What you talking about? I'm well aware of slavery and all kind of shit. I've been running around with white people all these goddamn years. Black people have been talking shit about me since I've been doing MMA. Oh, you got a white trainer, you running off the white man. So all that miss me with that.
I never mentioned nothing about your white trainer and you running around with the white man. I did say that you was in that mud getting your ass beat the hell up, nigga, because only a nigga that got hit and he is now uncombobulated behind that hit is going to throw a punch and spin in a full circle. Okay?
Miss me with that. I'm very cautious of white people and very suspicious of white people because of history that I understand. But I also understand that shit happened hundreds of years ago. And it's about what the fuck is happening today and now. Period. Now, I had to say this. That shit is what caused me and Golden to fight. You feel me? And she said a lot of things and did a lot of things publicly and played, publicly. I wasn't going to let nobody violate me. No bitch ass niggas at her school, no lame ass niggas she going on dates with, playing around with it. None of that shit. I'm not going to let nobody feel like they can violate. If you want to move on, you could. If she wanted to move on, she could have moved on peacefully. But letting another man think he going to disrespect me or get one up on me through my baby mother because she got an attitude, that's not going to happen. Period. So we both said and did a lot of things on the internet that I wish wouldn't have got said or did. But I had to go for my respect. I'm not going to let nobody disrespect me or violate. And I say that to say this. Some of this shit I said out my mouth may not have been true to it regarding her. That's just true. I told y'all I was drugged. But what the fuck I do know what happened is I was fucking drugged. That's what the fuck I do know what happened. And everything I told y'all that happened. That bitch shapeshifted in my living room, fainted, passed out, pissed on my couch. I'm not crazy. And that bitch gave me some mushroom tea, and I called my bodyguard because...
So wait, now you're trying to say that Jocelyn was the one who pissed on your couch? Because, nigga, Jocelyn was still there when you acknowledged that your couch got peed on. So you never made it clear that it was supposed to be Jocelyn that peed on your couch. What you did say was that the person was gone. So it left us to wonder, was the person that peed on your couch maybe Amari after y'all drugged her allegedly, or somebody else that was there? You never specifically said Jocelyn peed on your couch because she was still in the house.
Motherfucker, he the one talking about he an EMT paramedic, and this motherfucker wasn't even trying to come in my house, and he abandoned me. And he abandoned the fuck out of me. And I got all this shit. I got a lot of shit on camera I ain't even put on the internet. Period. Hopefully the shit's still on my goddamn phone. But long story short, he abandoned me.
I'd have left your ass too if you thought people would shape shift.
$7,000 a month with my bodyguard. I'm telling you, I don't feel right. Somebody gave me something. Why the fuck would you tell me, man, go to bed, we about to fuck some bitches in Miami tomorrow? I don't give a fuck about no Miami niggas, you stupid. So now all of this shit got me and Golden arguing. I said all I have to say this. I snapped back, you feel me? I didn't even know the effects of it, but looking up the research, apparently liquidized mushrooms are strong and they make people lose their mind, you feel me? And I'm glad that I'm psychologically strong enough and disciplined enough to shake back, you feel me? General shit, holla. And with that being said, uh, but that had me and go to arguing because I feel like how the fuck you listen to everybody but me? And I feel like you more worried about if I'm talking to other females, you more worried about focusing on other females than you are me. That's how I felt at the time. But I said to say this, Golden is not a bad woman. She's not. I love her and I have love for her. You feel me? Even Martina will tell you that. She's not a bad woman, and I'm not gonna try to knock her or downplay her or her family. And motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not gonna say. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for her parents or her family. All I'm gonna say is she's not all the way. She's not all the way honest all the time. Let's just say. Let me give y'all an example, right? When Golden came over here to fight Jocelyn, I asked her to confirm that her uncle had my children. Okay, asked her to confirm that. She didn't confirm that. But to me, now I'm thinking, bitch, who the fuck got my goddamn kids because we moved to Texas by ourselves?
Okay, you guys, you see this line of mushroom right there? That's the mushroom that people use for mushroom tea. And for other health benefits. That's the mushrooms that people use. Girl, he called himself apologizing in the beginning of this video, but then after that, it's just been a whole rant. But he trying to convince me and the rest of us that he didn't know she had the mushrooms and that she made the tea with the mushrooms, and he didn't know that she made the tea with the mushrooms. When, sir, you're supposed to be a health freak, right? You're supposed to be vegan and vegetarian and all the rest of that good stuff. So how you didn't know you was using the wrong form of mushroom? But again, whatever he say.
And you coming over my goddamn house trying to fight somebody, okay? And cool, you could have got a fair one in the garage. Could have put some boxing gloves on and got a fair one in the garage. Cool. I wouldn't have cared, you feel me? I mean, excuse me, if you really wanted to fight, you could have got a fair one, but that's one. But two, I'm not about to let you fight. I don't let women fight over me. I've never let women fight over me ever in my whole life. So for two, what do I look like letting you fight? For three, where the fuck is excuse me, for two, you could have got a fair one. For three, I don't let women fight. But for one, where the fuck is my goddamn babies at? Y'all seen me online the whole time saying, where's my goddamn babies? Now here's what it comes out to. The person that was watching my kids, okay, she didn't even tell them she was coming over here to fight. She came over, she told them motherfucking she was going to the store. Now I said to say this. Do you see all the chaos and confusion and the beef that gets started because a motherfucker wanna I ain't gonna call her a liar, but you wanted to lie. You told a little lie so you can come over here and act off emotion. That was irrational, it was illogical, and it caused a lot of unnecessary chaos and drama and battle. So I said to say this. I ain't gonna really act like her parents is bad parents. I don't feel like her parents is bad parents, but I feel like a lot of times I get into it with her family because of the shit she do, and she wasn't all the way honest, and that's just truthful. And I don't want to throw no dirt on her family name, but between me being drugged and motherfucking discombobulated and trying to hold it together, and then her doing what the fuck she do out of off of emotions and being irrational and illogical, a lot of chaos has consumed between me and her family. But I just want to say I ain't trying to be arguing and beefing with her family or no woman's family. I'm not like that, and I don't want to throw no dirt on their name, and I don't want them being mad at me or upset with me over some shit that's not true or didn't really happen. You know what I'm saying?
He tried it.
And I felt like a lot of shit got said on the internet that wasn't really true. You know
but I'm petty.
And I'm not here to speak on her. You feel me? She's not here to speak on her own behalf. So I don't want to say shit that she said. I don't like hear he say, she say. But I'm just say this. I don't want nobody thinking I was ever abusing that woman behind the scenes for 5 years. I was never beating on that woman for 5 years. I was never nothing. Me and Golden Beauty's only issue, okay, behind the scenes for 5 years is that I DM females from time to time, and I talk to females on my DM from time to time. Period. I'm not gay, and I'm. as known. But I mean, I'm even discipline and structure. I ain't out here just trying to fuck every broad and just wow out with every broad. So cool. But basically, me and her only issues was lifestyle, psychological beliefs, and how we want to live our life. Other than that, I believe I was a perfect dude. I caught both my babies out the womb. I took care of grocery stores.
He tried it. I'm about to stop this at I was a perfect dude. He got me messed up. If y'all want to go over to his page and see the rest of the video, you can start at the 30-minute and 30-second mark. And the next video is Young Pharaoh gives public apology to Golden Beauty, in which this a public apology wasn't shit but a bunch of bullshit. Just like the other public apology he called giving to the rest of us melanated women. But he tried it. So I just wanted to bring y'all a little bit more news. And now catch everyone on the next video. Thank you for coming by and watching and interacting. I appreciate you guys. Later.